Okay, so like, we all know Mark Zuckerberg, right? Facebook and all.
Yeah.
But what if I told you his AI plans are way bigger, like way beyond just scrolling through your newsfeed?
It's a pretty big shift. He wants Meta to be a social connection company.
Not just social media.
Yeah, exactly. Less about just liking posts and more about interacting with the whole world around you through AI.
And get this, the big thing he keeps talking about.
Yeah.
AR glasses. Like Minority Report style.
Yeah, but instead of Tom Cruise, it's us walking around with AI layered right over our vision.
So these glasses would be the main way we interact with AI.
That's the idea. They see what you see, listen to what you hear, and use all that to give you personalized help based on what's actually happening around you.
So like instead of pulling out your phone for directions,
Yeah.
your AI glasses are just telling you where to go, like a digital tour guide in your ear.
That's the dream anyway.
Okay, but even Zuckerberg admits it'll be tough to get everyone on board with wearing tech on their face all day.
It's a huge challenge. Glasses aren't exactly like a universal thing people love wearing.
Yeah, I can see that. Not everyone wants a screen stuck to their face 24/7, even if they look cool.
Yeah.
So why is he so focused on glasses then?
He really believes in this embodied AI thing. It's the idea that AI gets really powerful when it's part of our physical experiences, not just on a phone. And he thinks glasses can bridge that gap between the digital and the real world.
Interesting. So it's not about making things easier. It's about changing how we experience tech,
Yeah,
making it more natural.
exactly.
But what about people who are happy with their smartphones?
That's the billion-dollar question, right? Zuckerberg's betting that a better, more intuitive AI experience will be so good, even the biggest tech skeptics will want in.
He's definitely putting a lot of faith in this.
Yeah.
But even the coolest tech can flop if people just don't want it. Remember Google Glass?
Oh, yeah. And that's probably why he's thinking about other wearables too, like earbuds for AI that talks to you, or even those little pins that give you info without a screen.
Hedging his bets, huh?
Yeah.
Trying to find that balance between what AI can do and what people will actually wear.
Mm-hmm.
But even if he figures out the whole hardware thing, isn't there another problem? Competition.
For sure. Google, OpenAI, everyone wants to rule the AI world, and that's where Zuckerberg's kind of going scorched earth.
Scorched earth. Now that sounds intense. What does that even mean when we're talking about AI?
So basically, instead of keeping all their AI research secret, he's making it open source.
Okay, hold on. For those of us who don't speak code, what does open source actually mean?
It means they're making the code behind their AI systems public. Anyone can look at it, mess with it, even use it to build their own stuff.
So it's like they're giving away their secret AI recipe. Why would they do that?
It's a risk, yeah, but it could be huge for them.
How so?
Well, for one thing, it means they've got like the whole world's developers working for them now.
Yeah.
Like crowdsourcing innovation, right?
So instead of just their own engineers, they've got everyone working on it.
Exactly. More brains, faster progress.
Makes sense, but there's got to be more to it than that. What's the catch?
Think about it strategically. It lets Meta compete with those big companies that keep their stuff secret. You know, like Google and OpenAI.
So by making their AI open, they're forcing everyone else to step up their game too.
Exactly. It levels the playing field and pushes the whole field forward.
Clever. But how does this all tie back to those AR glasses we were talking about?
It's all connected. When developers use Meta's AI tools, they're more likely to make apps that work well with Meta's hardware.
Like those AR glasses?
Yeah. It's like building a system where the software and hardware help each other out. The more people using Meta's AI, the better those glasses become, and vice versa.
A win-win. But let's not forget, those glasses are still a long way off. Building them, making them small enough to wear, convincing people to actually put them on, that's a whole other challenge.
Oh yeah, the technical hurdles are massive. We're talking about cramming super high-res displays, powerful processors, batteries that last longer than your phone, all into something small and comfy enough to wear on your face.
So what are the biggest challenges? What's holding them back? Well, it sounds like the biggest thing is making them wearable. They've got to be comfy, right?
Yeah, and that comes down to size and weight. Like one of the toughest things is power consumption. All those AI algorithms, especially the image recognition and language stuff, huge battery hogs.
Right, because nobody wants their glasses dying in the middle of the day.
Exactly. You need a battery that's tiny but powerful, and that's not easy with the tech we have now.
Okay, so batteries are a big one.
And then there's the displays. It's not like we're just talking about projecting a basic image. You want these things to blend seamlessly with what you're actually seeing. High-resolution 3D images and all that.
And it's got to be easy on the eyes, right? Nobody wants a headache from wearing these things for 5 minutes.
Right, exactly. Most AR displays now are either too big, too low res, or way too expensive to even think about everyday use.
So batteries, displays, what else? What are we missing?
Heat. All those powerful components crammed together, they generate a ton of heat.
Oh, right, because nobody wants their glasses fogging up or burning their face off.
It's a nightmare for design. You have to vent the heat somehow without making them too bulky or clunky looking.
Sounds like a lot of challenges, but let's say they actually pull it off. Let's say Meta figures it all out and builds these things. What does that world even look like?
Okay, imagine this. You walk into a meeting, and your glasses are showing you everyone's name and all their info right there in your vision.
No more awkward, nice to meet you, remind me what you do again moments.
Exactly. Or think about learning a new language. You could have real-time subtitles appearing right there as people are talking.
Like a built-in universal translator. That's wild.
And that's just the start. Travel.
No.
Forget those giant tourist maps. Your glasses could highlight points of interest and show you the way, all perfectly blended with your surroundings.
It'd be like having a personal tour guide everywhere you go.
And it goes way beyond that. We're talking personalized education that adapts to how you learn, games that blend with the real world. The possibilities are endless.
It's almost hard to imagine having tech that integrated into our lives, like it's part of us.
It's exciting, but it's a little scary too, right? That level of integration brings up all sorts of questions about privacy and data.
Yeah, if these glasses are always listening and watching, how do we protect that information? How do we make sure nobody's misusing it?
Those are the conversations we need to have, like right now, before this tech takes over. It's one thing to share what websites you visit, but it's another thing entirely to share every single thing you see and hear.
It makes you think even the coolest, most futuristic tech has a whole other side to it with big questions we need to answer.
For sure. As we get closer to this AI-powered future, we've got to talk about the good and the bad, the exciting stuff and the risks.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Zuckerberg's AI vision, we'll leave you with this. The future of tech isn't set in stone. It's something we all shape with the choices we make. Every decision, every innovation, every question matters.
Absolutely. It's a future worth thinking about, worth talking about, and worth fighting for to make sure we get it right.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep looking ahead.